again, the Master Singers fanfare?
Yes, sir.
All right. The band will step off to what? Royal March of the Tortoise?
Yes, sir.
All righty, here they come. Forward march to the near sideline. Full band flank to the left as they move now left to right on your radio dial. Marching in 4 company fronts. Band is hitting the field very well. Good stride. Okay, and we'll do a column turn to the left as they go to midfield, and that's done on the far sideline at the 10 to 15-yard line. Taking those company fronts is going to turn them from marching from goal line. They're going to come back. Now full band in the middle of the field. They do another full band flank, and they come to the left goal line. They're moving right to left of your radio dial. Now to do the 30-yard line, now to the 25-yard line, still in block band, and we do a blockbuster. 3, 4, 5 blocks come out, change direction with the full band to the rear, moving left to right now on your radio dial. Midfield. Okay, and we do a flow, a pass through. Each of the 5 squads will turn within itself. That continues. Now back. We're moving now in the 5 blocks. Yard line to the right of the press box. Military counter march. Changing directions, now moving left to right. Then we move back into block band. And our march that we're playing now?
Kiefer Special, the top half of it.
Passing in review, starting at the ranks to the near sideline. They stagger out, setting up an extended column. Band now is executed that column turn, and they've got their company fronts now moving toward the far sidelines. Now they come into the press box as you hear the volume change. Full band halt at the near sidelines. And that's the first performance by the Battling Bulldog Band here for the 2011 football season. Now something's going to happen. I don't know. Tell me.
Yes, sir. You know, last year we made the big block C.
Block C? Well, let's do it again.
This year we're actually big enough we're going to make the whole CHS.
All right. From the 30-yard line to the 30-yard line, Carthage High School, CHS. Here's the Battling Bulldog Band. Bradley, thank you again for your help. We appreciate it very much and look forward to an exciting halftime season.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And we'll be back with our halftime statistics right after this.
When you're looking for high-quality personal care from people on whom you can depend, choose East Texas Medical Center in Carthage. The employees are people you know and trust. ETMC Carthage, an East Texas medical tradition. Here when you need them, yet able to refer you when circumstances arise. ETMC Carthage, a tradition of excellence, enhanced by becoming part of a system. ETMC Carthage, proud sponsors of the Carthage High School Battling Bulldogs.
Your back-to-school headquarters is the Popcorn Place in Carthage. Beautiful backpacks, book bags, and all kinds of Bulldog gear for the teacher or for the fan. The Popcorn Place, they're located in the Carthage Twin Cinema Plaza. The Popcorn Place, where you find back-to-school needs and find gifts for the teacher or the football fan. The Popcorn Place in Carthage. Your first half stats brought to you by the Fields Law Firm. Are you buying or selling a home? Need a will, or do you need estate planning? Hurt in an automobile accident? Accused of a crime, or need help with a divorce or child support? Put a Bulldog to work for you. Call the Fields Law Firm for your free and confidential consultation. It's 903-693-8888.
All right, we're back at Bulldog Stadium for the halftime stats. Bulldogs leading by a score of 29-6, and here's what it looks like. Carthage 15 first downs, Jacksonville with 9. The rushing yards pretty close. Jacksonville 79, Carthage 75, but not close through the air. The Bulldogs 13 of 19 for 202 yards. Jacksonville 8 of 16 for 97 yards. So the total yardage in the first half, Carthage 277 and Jacksonville 176. And for the first game and 2 sophomore quarterbacks starting, no turnovers in the first half. I think that's pretty unusual. Here's a look at the first half scoring. Bulldogs took the opening kickoff, scored on a 1-yard quarterback sneak by Bogenschutz. Kick wide left, Carthage up 6-0. Jacksonville came right back, scored on a 3-yard run. Their snap was high and they didn't convert. It was 6-6. And then after that, all Carthage. 2:21 to play in the first. Bogenschutz to Pope for 11 yards, and the kick made it 13-6. 14-yard pass, Bogenschutz to Pope, 105. Just a minute 16 later, made it 20-6. 6:04 to play in the half. 32-yard field goal by Jimmy Gonzalez made it 23-6. And with 1:15 to go, 12-yard run, the sophomore Tevin Pipkin, and a snap was fumbled. And on the extra point, no good. 29-6, Carthage at halftime up by 23. Bulldogs, again, gave up that early touchdown. It was tied 6-6, and the Bulldogs outscored them after that 23-0. And if you've just joined us, Hunter Walden, who has been waiting in the wings to start at quarterback for the Bulldogs, waiting until Anthony Morgan graduated, and Hunter with a season-ending injury, and so he, the senior quarterback, was not able to start. In fact, is not even on the team. He's going to rehab and concentrate on getting ready to play baseball in the spring, where he'll be one of the Bulldogs pitchers. And so a sophomore steps in and showing unbelievable poise, directing the offense, and just poise under the gun. He was rushed heavily, wasn't he, a few times, Mark? And
he took a couple of licks on some runs during the first half, too. I was talking to his dad at halftime, and somebody told him they were 19 for 24 passing. I said, I just don't think we threw that many passes.
It was 13 for 19.
And so, anyway, they were all excited that he's had a good first half, and we are too. I mean, everybody's excited. We had some big shoes to fill in the last 4 years with Sidarius and then Anthony, and so this young man, they were all worried. That would be tough as a sophomore to come in and have to back up those two quarterbacks. If you'd had one, it was good, okay, but 4 years in a row, a real good quarterback, and then you're going to have to take these reins and run with it yourself. And tonight he's done real well. And, incidentally, we have an offensive lineman that's not in the game. Elsie Hicks got hurt and broke his finger or something, they said, and he'll be returning after 2 or 3 weeks, I understand. So, I mean, even one of our offensive linemen was not in there, and they blocked very well.
And Elsie played a heck of a lot last year, and they're expecting pretty big things out of him, I think, when he comes back. So when he comes back, that'll give us 3 experienced interior linemen, 3 with experience before this year, Brantley, McCain, and Hicks. Incidentally, you mentioned Cy Blackshear. Cy Blackshear is at Panola College this year and is going to play baseball.
Yeah, he's been pitching. wherever he's been. I talked to his dad one day, and he was always a good pitcher, see, but his knee was bad, so he had surgery where he could quarterback his senior year. Remember? And so, of course, they won state his senior year in baseball. And had to do with the young man at Sam Houston who's doing very good down there, Michael Burchett.
He's a great reliever for him. All right, the Bulldogs going to kick off here in the second half. Second half kickoff coming up. Jimmy Gonzalez has it teed up, the 40-yard line to our right. The Bulldogs will be going from our right to left.
Your
here
second
in the
half
third
kickoff
quarter.
brought to you by Auto Express Lube in Carthage. They offer you the best in quality products and services. They can change your oil and filter in a flash. Plus, they will fill your windshield washer fluid, vacuum the front seat area, and even wash your windshield. Auto Express Lube, 1112 West Panola. Let's go, Bulldogs.
High kick, and it was a short one, and we almost came up with a fumble or a recovery there of the loose football, because the Indians did not immediately cover it at their own 25-yard line. They eventually did at their 28. So Jacksonville's going to have it at their 28, going left to right here in the third quarter, headed toward the south end zone.
And then another thing too, the deep men were too far back, and it was kind of a missed kick, so the ball hit and then bounced to the left. If you were a member of the Jacksonville team, it went to the left, and we almost got it.
All right, Jacksonville up to the line of scrimmage. The quarterback again is Andrew Black. He's in the gun with trips to the right, and he hands off to a running back coming to the right, and he's across the 30 to the 31, picks up about 3 yards.
And Jackson turned him in, and then they finished up with Justin Williams, and also number 65, Kalian Ware.
All right, we'll give Session on that carry 4 yards out to the 32. Second down and 6 for Jacksonville at their 32. And they are going to send 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Andrew Black, sophomore quarterback, is in the gun. Again, younger brother of Ryan Black, who quarterbacked them the last 2 years. High snap. He pulls it down, throws a lateral to the left side. He's going to throw a pass downfield, and it's incomplete. He threw a lateral to Menifee over on the far side of the field, threw it about 7 yards backwards, and then Menifee's pass was incomplete. Heavy pressure on Menifee.
Oh, yeah, well, we had a blitz on, and Justin Williams was on the blitz, and along with another linebacker. And when he threw the ball out to the flat out there, Justin Williams had already threw the line of scrimmage and had a beat on him, and when we went to the throw, he disrupted the throw. So good defense there.
All right, it's now third down. Third down for Jacksonville. Third down and 6 from their own 32-yard line. Black again in the gun. Snap back to him. He's rolling to his right, looking right, wants to throw. Now he's being pressured, and he's going to be sacked. Ball is loose at the 25-yard line, and we think he's down. The referee says he's down back at the 25 or 26-yard line. It will be a loss for the Jacksonville Indians. So we get a loss on that play, bringing up fourth down.
Tennehall's ahead 28-16 over Tennehall's over Joaquin, 28-16. Lazyfields was tied 7-7 with Harmony, and Beckville was trailing 12-8. Those are 3 people that send me some stuff. Keep sending them. We want to hear about the Henderson ball game.
And Tatum. All right, fourth down for Jacksonville back at their own 26-yard line. Carry on back at his own 12 to take this snap. Good snap. He gets off the kick, and we're going to come up and try to make a fair catch. Oh, Michi with a dangerous move there. He had to dive to make the fair catch, and he fortunately caught it. It didn't bounce away from him, and it will be at the Carthage 47.
And that's when you're coaching and you go, oh, good play. Yeah, you're out there thinking, oh my gosh, just let it drop. But he made a good play. So,
right.
So our sophomore quarterback now brings out his team. Had a real good first half, and Pope had a great receiving half. Have you ever added that up?
I started keeping track of it, and I lost track, so that's my fault. First down and 10 for Carthage at our own 48.